Best time of the day to make important decisions. Decision time matters. And we touched on this in 3 Things to Know the other day, but I feel like it deserves a little more attention. The morning is the best time of the day to make correct, important decisions because it all comes down to brain power. That is when your cognitive energy is best, and it's not, it doesn't last you all day.
Yeah.
Because of decision fatigue, because of all a million little decisions that you make all day long. Do your hair or makeup first, coffee or tea, all the and the big things that work decisions and life decisions and schedules. You just get more tired. So if it's an important decision, sometimes it is best left to your morning time. I guess not everyone is that way. Some people are foggy in the morning.
Well, I mean, you get to a place, once you're fully awake, I think that your mental state is probably at its peak at that point.
Man, I have such a peak in the morning that I overshoot what I can do in the day. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm going to do all these things because I feel like this right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's natural. I think, that's the way most people, feel. You can take on the day at the first part. But what you're talking about, decision fatigue, I think the best way to think about that, because it's almost invisible. It's not something you really understand until you picture it Picture if you were walking around with free weights all day long and you start doing reps. Yeah. Eventually, and every rep is a decision that you're making, guess what's going to happen eventually? You're going to wear out. But
That's a really good visual,
we
Murphy.
We don't think about our brains doing the same things. That's why for me and my personal, and I'm not great at it by any stretch of the imagination because I try to do too much, but I try to minimize the decisions. I realize if I make the same decision, every day at the same time or whatever, I need to figure out a different way of doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's one other thing. Every time you make a decision, you burn another piece of energy.
You made the decision to do that?
Yeah, right. And if you don't take a break, like a little, 5-minute breather, go outside, do something different, your brain can actually recover if you do that. But if you are a marathoner and you go straight through and you don't, you're going to get less efficient as the day goes on.
Little small breaks between subjects in school and like classes. Like you need to break.
That's why they've got something called recess. There's a reason for all
recess.
that.
Anyway, it takes up cognitive space. All these little, life, your day, it takes up space. So you're just not as effective. So big decisions in the morning, they say creative ones at night because you're more relaxed and you're more free to be creative.